In my eyes, indisposed, in disguises no one knows, as the face lies the snake in the sun. In my disgrace, boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black, the sky looks dead. Come on.
Hi guys, Stephanie Haile here. We're going to talk about autoresponder systems today, and we're going to start with Aweber, okay? Aweber is brilliant to the 10th power. I went through their tutorial, and there is no need for me to make a tutorial of how to use Aweber because theirs is brilliant. They have videos on everything, PDF files if you'd rather read, and then they have live help for afterwards, after you've already gone through the videos and played around a little bit. If you have additional questions, they're more than happy to help you. I haven't even logged in yet at Aweber at this point, and you can get all of the information ahead of time before you decide to get their Aweber responder system, okay? Live help is right there even before you log in, so you don't have to actually be a member, subscribe to their system before you get help. You can get it first. This is an example of an Aweber web form, and I have one more. This blog is free, freesignupcompanies.info, and this one is worldwidewealthbuilders.blogspot.com. And when people sign up to my autoresponder system, they just fill out their name and email, click on the tab, it'll say thank you for signing up, and then I have follow-up messages that get sent out to them. Once they fill in their email address and name, they'll get a series of emails once every 3 days or so. You decide on the days when they get sent out, but with Aweber, it's fairly brilliant. I mean, you may get a little confused in the beginning, but once you go through the videos that they have in the tutorial area, you will have absolutely no problem. They also have a blog, so you can visit their blog site. This is a FeedBurner subscribe today web form, okay? Now with a FeedBurner, you go to feedburner.com, and right from the front page, before you even sign up, you can type in your URL to your blog site. Google actually has acquired FeedBurner, which I found brilliant after I read this all. FeedBurner, you type in your blog site right there, and you click next. This is where they'll take you. They'll take you to the next page in just a second, but I did want to mention that you can get very creative with a free blog and the free use of this service, FeedBurner, if you need to, okay? This is the next page that you come to when you click next, just to make sure that everything's typed correctly. You have a choice of Atom or RSS feed, and welcome, let us burn a feed for you. I chose RSS, okay? Your FeedBurner address is right there for your RSS feed URL, and there's your title and all of that. You fill in your username and password at this point to activate your feed, and there you go. Your FeedBurner feed is now live, and then it'll give you options from this point, okay? To, like they say, to dress it up a little bit. You click next, and it'll take you to another screen that's going to give you choices, okay? And I suggest you start reading at this point for certain. Definitely see what each choice, what the options are here. It automatically gives you the first 3, and the last 3 you choose, okay? If you want to get the stats or the downloads, that sort of thing. Your feed is ready for the world. Now what? Definitely read all of this as well. I wanted to get offer blog updates via email, which is what happens when people fill out the form on your blog, okay? They opt in to get an email sent to them of every post you make. But if you think about it, you could make it a blog, a separate blog with one of these little forms on it, and have your downline in your business or a group, your team, go sign up, and then you can post emails through the blog and post the email as a blog, and each one of them are now going to get an email from you through the blog. You can use it as an autoresponder if you get clever, okay? To do this, okay, there's a FeedBurner Help Center, no worries. You can go over that. It's very easy to follow, oh my goodness. But this is the tab that you click on to put the little box on your blog site, okay? It's under Publicize, email subscriptions. You want to activate FeedBurner, yep, that's the one you want. And you can actually view a sample message, I mean, to see if it's in plain text or HTML. Your subscription management's right there. You want to make sure that it's in your language on the first drop-down thing. The second little drop-down thing underneath the HTML code, you want to make sure it's on Blogger or TypePad, whichever is your blog. And you put it in the blog, just like with Blogspot. You look for add page element, HTML, copy paste, that's it. And my feeds are heading to the beach, that's what it says. It is the coolest thing. They track stats and the whole bit for you, so it's very brilliant. Google Docs is also another very clever way that you can get around. You know, if you're on a very tight budget, there are clever ways to get around autoresponders, okay? And I have that information in the wiki on Google Docs on how you can work that. And Don Hill actually is going to talk about his web form on our show on myvmteam.com.